There are only a handful of films that can rightfully consider themselves to be an enduring classic, and The Godfather is one of them. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola and released in 1972, starring such big-name actors as Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, James Caan, and Robert Duvall, it had the honor of being the highest-grossing picture ever made and won 3 Academy Awards. It spawned 2 sequels, creating a 9-hour-long cinematic epic. The first of which, The Godfather 2, was deemed superior to the original, adding Robert De Niro to what was an already impressive cast of characters. The Godfather 2 won 6 Oscars that year, including Best Director for Coppola and Best Supporting Actor for De Niro. It remains unanimously one of the greatest American movies of all time. In today's video, we'll be talking about some of the most famous tourist sites around Sicily tied to the Godfather movie series. True Godfather fans begin their journey in the town of Corleone, in the south of Palermo. The Corleone family in the film takes their name from this town, and it became famous in the 20th century due to the widespread presence of the members of the Corleone clan of the Cosa Nostra, the real-life mafia. Visitors today will find no trace of the town's violent and shadowed past, though it's now a wonderful little place that is home to 2 churches, a handful of bars and trattorias, and the Hotel Belvedere, all overlooking a beautiful fertile valley. Savoka is a village on the side of the hill at the end of a winding drive on the eastern side of the island, accessible from Taormina, a prosperous coastal town. Hardcore Godfather devotees will recognize it instantly as the place where Michael Corleone began courting his first wife, Apollonia. It overlooks the sea and is surrounded by a sunny hillside. The church on the hilltop from the 14th century is called Santa Lucia. This is where Michael married his new Sicilian bride. One can find a variety of souvenirs nearby, from Marlon Brando mugs to refrigerator magnets and dolls. There's even photos from the film's history depicting the happy couple being blessed and surrounded by family and friends. Antonella Savoka played Apollonia's flower girl in the movie. Now, she's a businesswoman who runs a cafe and guest house near Bar Vitelli. Seek her out if you want a more authentic Godfather experience. Bar Vitelli is still standing and is also located in the village. This 18th century stone flag structure is draped with climbing vines and exhibits a real rustic feel. This is where Michael Corleone discussed his proposal to marry Apollonia with her father, the owner of the bar. The vine-covered terrace overlooks a deep valley, and within the bar, one can find a collection of photos and clippings from the making of the movie. You may want to stay for a drink. Some scenes from both the second and third films were shot in the pretty hilltop village of Fortza Dagro, at a church called Sant'Agostino. The village itself is the site of a beautiful 16th century castle that overlooks the coast towards Messina and is also accessible from Taormina. The capital city of Palermo also served as one of the biggest inspirations of the film, at least thematically. The Teatro Massimo is a massive 19th century theater that is also the site where the gripping opera scene was filmed. Tours are available from Tuesdays to Sundays every 30 minutes, starting from 10 in the morning and ending at 3:30. Sicily's capital also boasts a number of sites, including gorgeous piazzas, ancient churches, an Arab Norman castle built in the 12th century, and countless markets, bars, and shops. The nightlife is great, and there's even a beach. We end our journey in the famous Taormina. This breathtaking place has views both of the sea and Mount Etna. It is made up of cobblestone alleyways filled with restaurants serving delicious food and also excellent bars. There is even a cable car that can take you down to the beach so that you can enjoy the amazing view of the Isola Bella. Try to visit outside the summer months as it can be extremely hot and crowded. As far as iconic movie settings go, Sicily has definitely left its mark on Hollywood's cinematic landscape. With its rich culture and beautiful backdrops, it's no wonder why it made the perfect home for the Godfather movies.